What is going on, guys? Craig 1287 here, bringing you some more Battlefield 4 gameplay. Going on there in the background, you're going to see one of my rounds in the AC130, and this is while rocking out one of the Naval Strike maps, Lost Island. Now, and this is, as you can see in the bottom left, this is the Carrier Assault game mode. Now, I loved the Naval Strike map pack. Probably my favorite maps, and Carrier Assault my favorite mode in all of Battlefield 4. I'd say these are all, in my opinion, things that were better than anything that Battlefield 3 had to offer. I loved the Aftermath maps in Battlefield 3. I loved the game mode that came with it, the Scavenger game mode. I really enjoyed it. It was probably my favorite mode, and of all the Battlefield maps, Grand Bazaar may be an exception. The Aftermath maps were all my favorite. So, for Naval Strike, I really enjoyed these maps. Really enjoyed this game mode. The AC130 was always a very mixed bag. It's one of those things that it's always annoying to get killed by it. Even if it's just one death an entire round, even if the guy that sits in the AC-130 for the entire round only ends up getting like a few kills, not even really doing all that well, it still just is aggravating when you get killed by it. It's kind of like when the anti-air, the mobile AA, sits inside of the spawn. They're really not doing that great because they're sitting in their spawn. Very few jets and helicopters actually fly over there, and they're definitely not going to be shooting any infantry if they're just sitting inside of the uncap. He's going to be an annoyance. They'll peck at you here and there while you're a helicopter flying around, but they're probably not going to actually be able to kill you and take you out when at that range. So it's just an annoyance. But when they actually do kill you, it's hyper annoying. Now, on the AC-130, it has that advantage. They're in this vehicle that has, in a sense, infinite ammo. You gotta wait for it to replenish, but it infinitely has replenishings. Whatever that, I don't know what the proper grammar would be for that statement. Reserves. There you go. You gotta wait for the reserves to replenish. But so they're in this vehicle that takes a lot to kill. They're very far away, and in the case of the AC-130, there's actually 3 people inside of it. Now the thing is, in my opinion, 2 of the aspects of the AC-130 are completely useless. And that's why I feel like the AC-130 never really agitated that many people. Is because, well, for one thing, if you put your mind to it, it can actually be very easy to kill. It takes maybe 2 runs from a jet, especially an attack jet, to kill it. And that's not that bad. An attack chopper, even a scout chopper can take them out. Heck, even a transport chopper. I've taken them out as the only person inside of a transport chopper. I just flew up there as a pilot, switched to one of the guns. I had it tilted in a way that I have a really good angle, and I would just shoot at it with the miniguns. A rib boat down on the ground, and a fast attack craft, the attack boat, down on the ground. All of these things were very effective in killing it. It took some time, but it's almost impossible for the AC-130 to defend against this, especially against the aircraft. You can just swoop in, hit it, and get out of there, and then swoop in, hit it, and it's dead. But as something hitting it from the ground, you have no clue what is hitting. You just see your vehicle's health just ticking away, and you have no clue from what direction it is. You just can't see the tracer rounds, and there's so much map that could be attacking you that it's something that's, I mean, yeah, you can pop flares to prevent a lock-on from getting you once, but they'll reacquire the target or just hit you again because it takes a while for the flares to replenish. So the AC-130 was always easy to kill, and 2 of the seats sucked. In my opinion, the 3rd seat was the only good one. Now here you're going to see me as the 1st seat, and I just got a real lucky kill with that. This projectile, you run out of ammo relatively quick with this one, with the 105mm. It has some splash, but oftentimes, see, that landed so close to that guy, but I didn't actually get a hit on him. and vehicles could change their trajectories just the slightest amount and it'd throw you off. So if you get a direct hit, this thing is just a death machine. But it's highly unlikely. See, I got a hit marker on a dadgum Sea-Doo, and I didn't even kill it. So, and then the 25mm, I believe, is the second seat. Is it the 25? I don't know. I don't hop in it actually here until the very end. And I can't remember off the top of my head what millimeter it is, but it's the worst. That thing is just not good at all. I've always had the worst amount of luck. If you guys have done well with it, then hey, more power to you. But only the third seat, the whatever that one is, that it's kind of like the gunner on the attack helicopter. And it's really the only one that I've seen any success with. It's not the greatest against vehicles, but it does destroy infantry. And yeah, so I don't know. The AC130 always had mixed feelings on this. If you're in that third seat, then it is a death machine. But you're so easy to be taken out. So many things can kill you, and you can't just get behind cover to protect yourself. But of course, you can always bail out, which I do eventually do. And you can use it as a great spawn point. When you bail out at that height, you pretty much have free range on where you want to land and what point you want to get to. Of course, a lot of people can see you falling the entire time, and you're probably going to get shot the very second you land on the ground. But, you know, that's... I mean, you're either going to die up inside of it, getting shot out, or there, so you're pretty much dead anyway. So, I don't know. Did you guys find the AC130 to be hyper annoying? Did you just die from it over and over and over? This is one of my best rounds with it, what you're seeing here, and I really don't go all that well. Only when I was on that third seat gun. Here, I think I only got 4 kills total that whole time in it on the 105mm. Let's see. Oh, okay. So this is 40mm for the second gun. 25mm is the third gun. But yeah, I only get 4 kills that whole time on the 105mm, and that was like 2.5 minutes total, which is pretty bad for my usual kills per minute. So I don't know. What do you guys think about the AC130? I honestly, a future Battlefield game that takes place in modern times, I would not mind seeing it again. It's not that OP. It's not that annoying, and it gets somebody off the ground and makes it easier for me to cap objectives from you if you're not on the objectives capping it. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I'd love to hear what your opinions are. And if you actually want to see some more AC130 gameplay, can't really do it with the new DLC maps, but could always try getting in an AC130 whenever I am on a map and mode that does support it, if you guys would actually like to see more. So, hope you guys did enjoy the the very black and white gameplay for this whole clip, for this whole video, and enjoy the commentary. So, have a good one. Ta-ta!